Good morning, my dear students. This is Neeraj Kumar, your English teacher. Today I am here to explain to you poem number 5, that is The Schoolboy. So, my dear students, now let's read out this poem and try to understand this poem. The schoolboy in the poem is not a happy child. What make him unhappy? Why does he compare himself to a bird that live in a cage, or a plant that withers when it should blossom? So, my dear students, in this poem the poet has talked about a school going boy. Actually, he is not happy. We have got to know that what makes him unhappy. He basically compares himself to a bird that live in a cage, or on the other side he compares himself such a plant that withers when it should blossom. बच्चा इसमें खुद को कंपेयर करता है एक उस पक्षी से जो पिंजरे में बंद है, जबकि उसे उड़ना चाहिए। कंपेयर करता है वो खुद को एक ऐसे पौधे से जिसको बड़ा खुशनुमा होना चाहिए, हरा भरा होना चाहिए, लेकिन वो सूख चुका है। तो ये जो बच्चा है ये अपने आप को क्यों ऐसा बोल रहा है? We have got to know the reasons that why boy compares himself with both the things. Let us know it. I love to rise in a summer morning when the birds sing on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what sweet company. In the very first stanza, the boy himself addresses. He addresses himself. Actually, he loves to rise in summer morning. He likes to get up early in the morning when it is summer. Especially that time when the birds sing on every tree. He basically likes the summer morning, and he likes to listen to the song sung by the birds. He likes to listen to the sound produced by a hunter. Means the horn sound by the hunter. Means at a distance there would have been a hunter who basically I should say who plays and who blows the horn, and the boy likes to listen to that particular sound produced by that horn of that hunter. And not only, actually, he likes to accompany with the skylark, and he fills himself with the skylark and singing together. And he really appreciates this company. Now let us move to the next stanza. But to go to school in summer morning, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. In the second stanza, the poet basically has described the experience, the atmosphere, and the spent time in school, right? Basically, the boy does not like to go to school in summer morning. He really detests, he hates going to school in summer morning. Because reaching school, it has taken all the joy away. It, it makes the boy gloom, it makes the boy upset. Because he has got to be over there under the keen observation of teachers. And means very small children are there, and they keep studying under the keen observation of the teachers, right? It becomes so boring, it becomes dull, right? And there is no happiness, and they have got to spend means many hours there being disappointed and getting bored in the atmosphere of school. So finally, what the poet wants to say with the help of this stanza, the boy does not like to go to school. He wants to remain with the sound produced by hunter, and singing with skylark, and like to listen to the singing of birds. Right now, let us move ahead. Come to the next stanza. Oh, oh, then at times I drooping sit and spend many hours and anxious are. Nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning. Bore, worn through with the dreary shower. Now let us talk about the third stanza, what basically the poet has described. In the third stanza, the boy basically says that he keeps sitting in that dull atmosphere, right? Getting bored, getting disappointed there, as he has got to pass many hours there, as he has got to spend many hours over there, being anxious, being worried. He neither gets ready to take any delight in book. Actually, he does not feel like studying. He is not interested at all, because he has lost in the singing of birds, sound produced by the hunter. He has lost himself there, not in school. So he has completely gone off. He has completely tired by sitting many hours in the class. Right? Now let us move ahead. How can the bird that is born for joy sit in the cage and sing? Means the boy basically says here, means actually he compares himself. He compares himself with the bird. That how can a small child sitting into the classroom and keep learning for many years there, right? And who has basically been born for joy only. But what is this? What actually happening with the boy? He is simply sitting in the classroom, getting bored and getting disappointed, as he has lost himself in the singing of the birds, sound produced by the hunter, and getting company of skylark. So he does not feel like sitting anymore in the class and learning something. How can a child, when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? Poet basically says that how can a child, means How can a child, you know, bear that atmosphere, bear that surroundings of the classroom, right? He basically gets angry, right? As he has lost himself outside of the school. Now he has become restless. He has become restless. He does not feel like sitting anymore in the class, and just because of anger, he breaks his wing. Actually, the boy is lamenting. He is longing to be outside of the class. While sitting in the classroom, he has forgotten his time of happiness. Right? I hope you understand so far. Let us move ahead. Now, here comes the last stanza of the poem, that is, O father and mother, if birds are napped and blossoms blown away, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the spring day by sorrow and care's dismay. So, in the last of the poem, in the last stanza of the poem, poet basically says that he actually he basically trying to request to his parent, being very much pathetic. He pleads his parents that if birds are napped, यहाँ पर ये जो birds का मतलब बेटा plant से है, लेकिन वो खुद के लिए यूज़ कर रहा है कि जैसे मैं एक छोटा बच्चा हूँ, राइट? और छोटा बच्चा को क्या अच्छा लगता है? He likes to play, he likes to move outside, he likes to accompany small children, right? He has compared himself with flowers, right? So, but what is just happening? Birds, in the sense of plants, right? They are being destroyed, they are being stopped to grow, right? Even the happiness of the flowers, has been taken away. Here it means to say that the days, the time the boy has got to pass with his friends, enjoying something, watching something, playing something, he is basically sitting in the classroom, right? He himself finds in a cage where he does not like to be. Now let us move ahead. By sorrow and care's dismay. So he has got to pass the time, he has got to spend the time being disappointed, being upset. How shall the summer arise in a joy, or the summer fruits appear? If it is so, if the plants are being stopped, if the plants are being destroyed, then how the result will be there, how delicious fruit will be on the trees, right? So basically he is using the words for himself, right? If he is basically caught in the atmosphere of the classroom, he is not going outside of the classroom, right? If he is not with the birds, if he is not receiving the things at the morning time from the birds, from the hunter, so he basically gets gloom, gets sad. That should not be. So here the poem ends. Now I tell you what basically the message is. that uh, small children uh, likely to be getting happiness, and they like to uh, play their own games, and they like to spend their time with the birds and various kinds of, you know, I should say, plants. So this is the age that should not be wasted, that should not be devastated, right? So I hope you must have understood. Thank you very much.